traffic jam on I-10 is approaching 12 hours, and law enforcement officers expect it to continue into the night. State troopers say a driver traveling from the Houston area to a Lake Charles refinery lost control about 6:45 this morning near Hamshire in Jefferson County. Deputy Rod Carroll was on the scene shortly after the accident. He took pictures of the overturned tanker, which is carrying about 1,500 gallons of ethanol. Troopers say the driver fell asleep, overcorrected, and this was the result. The driver was taken by ambulance to a hospital. He received only cuts and bruises. The tanker remains overturned in the eastbound side of I-10 near the median at about the 8:33 mile marker. Troopers rerouted traffic in Winnie, forcing drivers to take detours to avoid the area. The ethanol is highly flammable and can irritate the eyes, lungs, and skin. Officers evacuated about 10 homes near the accident site and ordered a shelter in place that is now a half-mile from the scene. Earlier today, it was 2 miles. Until late this morning, students in Hamshire High School also had to remain inside. KFDM reporter Lindsey Kovacevich has been covering the story since early this morning. She is live from the area with the latest. Lindsey?
That's right, Bill, and let me tell you, it's been a long day, not only for us and drivers, but also it's been a long day for those workers out there. I am actually standing in a lane of Interstate 10 going westbound. Of course, as you see, there are no cars around me because this freeway is still shut down. Now, if you look behind me, you can see Hamshire Road. We're about 15 miles west of Beaumont. Beyond that overpass there, you can see blinking lights. That's where hazmat crews, law enforcement, fire departments, they're all trying to clean up that spill. Now, the leaking chemical of ethanol that was coming out of those tankers, hazmat has actually patched up those 2 holes. They are now working to offload the chemical into another truck. Now, that is going to take several hours. They're not sure when that is going to be done. Again, those 2 holes are patched up, and they are working to offload that chemical onto another truck. It's been a long day for drivers also, who've had to make an unexpected detour.
Trying to get to Lake Charles.
Traffic is backed up at the intersection of Highway 365 and Highway 124.
That's it. Take it easy.
And drivers have no other option but to remain patient and take an alternate route to their final destination.
I'm wide, plus I'm over height, and the state of Texas provides a permit, a special routing that I must follow.
Truck drivers like Willis Martin can only travel on Interstate 10 because of the special loads he carries.
When something like this happens, I just kind of get stranded out here until they can give me some help.
And he's been waiting all day. He hopes the wait doesn't stretch into the night before he can get back on the road.
A lot of patience.
Patience that can take a toll on Sam Mook and others who had to evacuate. His mother lives on Powers Road in Hamshire.
Getting ready to go to work at the Hamshire Junior High, and my mother just ended up calling me and said she couldn't get in the truck, of which I had the spare key. So I found a way to get back here to help her out, and by the time I noticed it, the sheriff was coming down the road and told us we had to evacuate.
Mook and his mom came back around 12:30 Wednesday afternoon.
I ain't worrying about my safety because I know it's right, because when I come and smelt the air and stuff, and I felt it was comfortable to come back.
Bill and Kelly, we want to be sure to tell you that safety has been the #1 concern for law enforcement since this morning. That's why they did shelter in place a few schools, and that's why they did evacuate homes. Safety is the #1 concern because this chemical ethanol is pretty dangerous to your health. Now, again, they are not sure when they're going to open up this road. They're hoping by late tonight, but again, we are not sure exactly an hour. They don't want to give us an exact time because they're not sure. It could take, maybe even until tomorrow morning. So be sure to stay with KFDM and KFDM.com. We will have that information once the freeway does open. We will be sure to let you know. For now, reporting in Jefferson County, Lindsey Kovacevich, KFDM 6 News.